Still here. I'm here to fight another day. But right before the eviction, we're sitting around and Julie decides this is her one last chance. She throws me under the bus.
You want to trust this guy moving forward and you want him in your alliance? He's thrown you under the bus, the boys under the bus, and me under the bus. Is this somebody you want to work with moving in the future? Absolutely not. This person cannot be trusted. Look at him and his slimy ways.
It's interesting for a guy who loves to talk about how good of a guy he is all the time, how respectful he is, how much your word means. The only person you gave your word to was a girl you just put on the block. Like, you're honestly the biggest hypocrite I have ever met in my life.
Are you talking about Kiefer or yourself? Because you promised me your loyalty in this game, and all you did was drag my names ever since he won the power of veto. Not only did I keep your biggest ally safe last week, you promised me your loyalty. You really think people aren't going to tell me how you've been dragging my name and you have the audacity to give me a hug yesterday?
What else have they been telling us the whole game, Vic? They're doing the same thing.
Your ass is grass.
Oh, I know. I'm okay with it. I'm just calling stuff out that needs to be called out, that's all. The hypocrisy's crazy. Not calling you out, Vic.
You're safe. Kyle's supposed to be working with me, but he's been dragging my name to every person in this house. What the hell, Kyle?
Well. Iced coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So since everyone's out here, I'd like to have a little conversation. Last night, I couldn't figure out why your speech was the way it was. Is there a reason you went to Beth this morning and told her that I'm all fired up?
Because you were.
Why did you have to lie about throwing my name under the bus?
How did I lie?
You came into the OLG room and you said, Vic, I want you to know I'm only clean campaigning.
Which I did.
You never threw my name under the bus?
What did you say to her last night?
Yeah, I said I was coming for you guys, but was I sitting on my bed twiddling my thumbs talking to myself? I said to you, are you and Brayden going after big targets? You said yes. This was 2 days ago. I said to you guys before the invisible HOH comp, guys, if anyone wins, who's going up? Is Beth going up? Yup.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
All right.
That is false. That is false. I've never brought up a
You pulled
conversation.
me into the ball pit begging for Austin to stay.
What are you talking about?
Austin, I'm
Why
talking
are you telling
about...
people that I'm trying to flip the vote
Oh
on
my
Brayden?
God, you're telling me that you didn't pull me into the ball pit
Not
to
a
try and
chance.
get all...
Not a chance.
Victoria's not lying. We did talk in the ball pit about potentially flipping the vote on Brayden. However, she is totally misrepresenting that conversation.
You were HOH. Why would I try to get you to flip the vote?
Because at that point, you thought it was tied.
Yep, you kept saying it was tied.
Yeah, I did, because I didn't want people to know it's me. It's an invisible HOH.
So you're admitting you're the invisible HOH?
Yes.
Okay, so why were you making it look like tie? You specifically were telling everybody that you thought it was tie and everybody knew it was you, Vic.
Okay, I know that people knew it was me. I'm not idiot. Do the numbers.
You got caught playing both sides hard.
I have not! I never said a word about you guys. When I told you guys that I wasn't going to throw you guys under the bus, I didn't. And now I'm sitting on the bus because of it. I didn't say a word to Beth about you guys. Not a word. I told you guys I wasn't going to, and I didn't. And that's why I'm so hurt, because I believed you guys that you weren't throwing me under the bus.
You've been tossing my name as well. I know you've been talking about me. It's an eye for an eye.
Yeah, but not the
gonna
way
sit
you
here.
did.
What do you mean
I
not the
never
way that I
once
did?
told Beth what to do with her HOH. I swear to God. Beth, why do you think I'm a liar and a manipulator? What makes you think that?
I was told.
We all were in agreement that we were going after them. Like, I don't know why you guys are lying.
Hold on, so are we suggesting that Vic led all these conversations and there were no other active participants?
Yeah, I just brought it up every single night by myself.
I think that's my own, that would be my only
Do
question.
you want me to start throwing shade? Is this how we're playing?
Okay.
When you won HOH, you started an alliance called the Oddballs. I
never started that alliance.
I wasn't even in the room.
Oh my God! You guys are
name. I came in the room and you were like, guess what? It has a name.
You literally made that name.
I did not make up the name Oddballs. You told me it. You said, guess what? We have a name.
No, I didn't. I would never come up with a name that's stupid. What was the point of the Oddballs? What was the point? To get these guys out.
Yeah, you said
I have
you
a
wanted
question.
to
Who are the oddballs?
These two, Austin, Brayden, me, and Brohan and Kyle.
7 different.
We you guys up, one of you guys would not be here right now.
You wanted Austin first and you wanted Beth next, and you weren't going after the boys. And Ty asked me what names I had heard you said, and it was either Beth and Brayden or Beth and Jetson.
Yes.
You also told me that Beth said I didn't deserve to be here. You overheard Beth specifically saying that I do not deserve to be here.
You don't. We all feel like you don't deserve to be here. All you do is complain. You say that if you don't win, you don't want to go to jury. That pisses me off.
The only thing I have said about jury, which is true,
That you don't want to go.
if I am the first person in jury, that is a full month of me without my kids, not seeing them and not in this game fighting. So don't you dare twist it and say, I don't want to be in jury.
You did say that.
Yes, I
Because
said
you want
that.
to see your kids
Because
back
that's
in
30 days of me not seeing my kids.
You signed
so
up for
yes,
this.
the
We all
first
have
member in the
families.
jury.
We all have partners. We all have siblings.
Perfect.
Stop playing the card. Yes, I feel the same way.
Great.
But I'm not going to say that. I'm not the only person that feels that way, Tara.
You know what, Keeper? If everybody thinks I don't deserve to be here, get mad.
Well, you don't, you lying bitch.
Oh my God.
That was harsh. Come on.
I feel bad that the only way I can stay in this game is to really throw Tara under the bus. And that sucks. That's really not the type of person I am. But, well maybe it is, but whatever. This game's
Keep that pace up, Tara. How you feeling? Breathe.
Oh, God.
Dig deep, Tara. Dig deep.
It's pretty hard when it's 5 against 1. Cowards.
Tara is going to be cheesed.
I'm done. He's got my vote. You guys just gave him my vote. Whoever he's sitting next to. You're all a bunch of cowards. He's gonna walk to the end, and I will vote for him to win. Individual game. 4 against 1. Wow. It's a joke. Put my ass on the block.
Keep searching. There's still balls out there.
Bunch of cowards.
Don't call me a coward, Tara.
Are you playing right now?
You're the only one you're talking to.
Are you dumping
I'm the only
balls?
one you're talking to.
I'll tell them loud and clear when they come out.
Good.
We didn't stand a chance, Tina. We've never stood a chance.
Time is up.
You guys know that you can't win as a team, right?
It's an individual game. We didn't talk once.
You didn't have to. It's
What do you mean?
4 against 1 right now.
What are
You
you
guys
talking-
know he's gonna win. He just secured my vote. The most physical person in here. 2 balls, and I gave him to him.
How does he have your
Physical
He's got my
secures your
vote.
Come on, Tara.
Physical wins Big Brother? Wow, we should have voted you out before jury.
Teams don't win Big Brother, that's for sure.
So for you, Ty, it's just you don't think you can beat me?
Not because I can't, just because my chances are higher.
I just thought as a competitor, you'd want to win, to battle.
It's about winning. It's not about you.
That's not the kind of player that gets respected in this game. Those are the players that get forgotten.
16 days, I'm gonna be on a plane, home to my family. If I get first place, my life changes a lot more than yours. I can help get my mom out of debt. I can pay off my sister's student loans, make a better life for my family. You're standing in the way of that.
I literally put my life on the line for you guys. And this is how you guys repay me. Just for some money.
What you say to me, loyalty to everybody is loyalty to nobody.
Right.
And all you're doing is preaching loyalty to everybody now, Jed.
I've been loyal to everybody.
Not me.
The loyalty between us all was compromised.
It ended when you put me on the block, Jed. It changed who I was in this game. I'm different.
You can never go back. It's like being cheated on in a relationship. It's never the same after. And I never thought it would come to this. But it did.
Like, it's actually scary to me how well you lied and, like, how well you manipulated me. Like, this is personal. It's terrifying.
You don't think I've gone back and forth in my mind?
If that's how you guys want to play, if that's how you guys... If you can sleep at night knowing that that happened, that's dark, man. It's tough, man. I've always put people ahead of myself in my life, and I wasn't gonna stop. I love you guys, man. Please just think about it.
Had some sway in the nominations
Slap me, baby.
and the use of the veto this week, and I'm extremely frustrated with.
You all right?
I'm a little annoyed.
What?
I'm really confused about what's happening right now.
What are you confused about? You don't think you should be sitting up there beside Tara?
I feel like the knobs are personal. When this game is personal, it's annoying.
Why is it personal?
Obviously. Come on.
What do you think was personal? The fact that you're up.
I am and you're not.
Why would I be up?
You're part of a trio. You were just as into that vote last week as me. You said his name too last week.
Never said his name last week. You did. That's huge. That's a game reason.
Tara came outside and said it. Suggested that we put Braden up next to Jed if he uses it on me. Of course I'm gonna run with that.
And you were caught saying his name before that. And you asked him to volunteer.
Just because I didn't tattle on you.
Tattle on me for what?
Saying the same.
You know I disagreed with that, and you know I never said his name because that's what we're arguing here
You
about.
wanted to sit beside me instead last week. You wanted to sit beside me.
I think I would have beat you, Beth.
You were not fighting for us two. You were fighting for yourself.
So were you. You were comfortable. When you came in that bathroom that morning, you were like, oh, you and Jed are going on the block? Nothing I can do. Tara's not putting me up. You look mighty comfortable. And then before that, you were like, you and Braden, you guys should volunteer to go up and then we'll backdoor Jed. That's what you said. And then you told me.
My thing was to backdoor Jed all last week.
Then you told me, instead we'll vote out Braden. And you told Braden, instead we'll vote out me. So your stories weren't matching up.
What? When did I ever say I was voting you out last week?
You never said that?
Never. You were never getting voted out last week. Ever, ever, ever on my life would I have voted you out last week.
Not what I was hearing, Beth.
Well, why would you believe anybody else over me?
Because your stories never match up.
I was voting out Jed all week. I wanted to backdoor him.
And then, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Till the vote, you weren't even sure what you wanted to do.
Because I was being emotional
you were begging
about
me
it.
on the couch.
Because I was emotional about it. And
for you to say, to comfort you and comfort Jed to the end.
Well, so you were lying to me all week.
No, I was not lying.
All week, you were lying to me. You knew no matter what I said, you didn't need my blessing. You were going to vote out Jed.
Why would I need your blessing?
Because we've been working together.
I told you I lied to you. I said we should consider both sides like we always do. I wanted to be in a position to make a decision, and I was.
What? What does that even mean? Don't talk to me in riddles.
How is that a riddle?
What are you talking about? I'm saying things because I'm a straight shooter, always have been. Looking people dead in the eyes, telling them they have nothing to worry about, and then voting them out.
Is this you campaigning to me right now? Because you're doing a horrible job.
I just didn't know that me voting out my showmans would bring out another one. You and Braden. I didn't know you guys were as tight as you are. I was tricked that way. 100%.
I didn't go in there and say put up Beth. That's what I'll tell you that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did say that 1,000,000 times. Over and over and over again you said my name. Are you kidding me?
But there comes a point in this game where you can't play the same game anymore. It gets old. The game has changed.
This is so frustrating.
Be frustrated.
This is so frustrating. You're not listening to me and you're going in circles. Your words are not matching up.
Just like you, all game.
All game? All game?
Just like you, Beth.
Oh my gosh, Ty. Floated your way through this game.
Whatever.
Enjoy jury, Beth.
Sorry. I got really frustrated out there.
You. Kiefer, can I talk to them right now?
Oh.
Thank you.
guys both know that at the end of this, I'm the only one who takes you with me in the chance that I win.
How can I believe you?
Why are you always pushing that you can't trust me?
Have you told me and Brayden you're taking us anywhere until you're sitting on the block right now?
Stop doing that. I've been working with you this whole game. It's just so brutal. Like, you're literally sending me out tomorrow and you can't even...
I can't what?
Be real with me and even spend a second with me. I've been playing this whole game with you.
I'm spending time with you right now.
And it's just so gross that I'm getting all the heat for keep going on the block during Jed's. You've been part of a trio,
I
too.
didn't blame you for that. I said I had a role to play in that. I never blamed you for keep going up.
And you weren't touched this week when Brayden won HOH, but you were in every room considering if Brayden goes home.
I've never wanted Brayden to go home at any point during this game.
He's been expendable to you this entire game.
You just say things that are not true.
Stop. Don't tell me stop and say you're not right, you're not right, you're not right. You've literally been doing it the whole game.
What reason would I be playing Brayden for?
You tell me, dude.
That doesn't make sense.
You literally tell me.
There's no rationale to that. For what?
Have it in your back pocket, word for word.
I said, oh my God.
You didn't say that?
I said that? Are you serious, Beth?
Brutes. Absolutely brutal.
Are you serious, Beth?
Dead ass serious. Swear on my dad.
Beth has been a bus driver this whole game. All she does is throw people under the bus. Like, I'm done with her. Like, I don't even care about jury management at this point. Like, as long as she's gone, I am happy. I don't need her vote. I don't want it. I just want to get to the end and forget about Beth.
So that's kind of awkward. Just a Beth.
Coming up, I'll tell the house guests about the grand prize. This will be the first time they'll hear what they're playing for. And then we'll get to the vote. Either Beth or Tara is on their way out. BB Can is back on Global right after this.